Hey, what's going on, people? All right, I'm gonna test out some shotgun loads today. Number 4 Federal Buckshot and a number 4 heavy load. Let me see, heavy field load, I think. All right, so I did a couple things to my Mossberg 88. This is the Mossberg Maverick 88. I put this used to be a pistol grip, and now it is a buttstock. This is the Hogue 12-inch length of pull rubberized buttstock from Hogue. I installed that. This is a 20-inch barrel, 12 gauge. So let's see how this goes. Last video I was shooting it with a pistol grip, and it was okay, but like I said, I want to test the accuracy of this and see how it feels as far as recoil wise. The recoil from the pistol grip is a bit much. I mean, it's still manageable, but I guess with the buttstock, yes, you sacrifice length and maneuverability, but other than that, it's the accuracy obviously is gonna be much better with the buttstock. Okay, I got a board right there, mimics a wall for home defense. It's about a little over an inch thick, and let's see how this goes. First, I'm gonna shoot the Federal heavy field load, something you would use for, like, turkey, peasants, and things like that. But this one has a 1255 feet per second velocity, a heavy field load right here. Federal premium blue box. It's got a bit more kick to it. It's high brass, so it's not your regular 7.5 or 8 birdshot. A little bit more kick to it. So let's test this out. Put our ears on, and let's put one in the chamber. Safety off. Let's try it out. We're shooting about, I said, about shy of 10 yards. About 10 yards. Let's try it out. Okay, let's put it on safe and see what it does. Pretty good. I liked it. Did not over penetrate. Let's try a couple more. Safety off. And with also the buttstock, with this one is a bit softer. The rubber is a bit softer than your regular buttstock that comes with a Mossberg Maverick 88, and obviously it's about 14-15 inch length of pull. This one is 12 inch. It's comfortable, especially for my size. Safety off. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. I say that was comfortable. The recoil is much manageable with a buttstock, and a little bit more. It's actually pretty accurate, than having a pistol grip on it. So I suggest that if you guys have the same thing, the Mossberg Maverick 88 or shotgun in general, that you bought with a pistol grip, or one of those shock waves, unless you have a paperwork, obviously, if it's less than 18-inch barrel. But if you have one of the 18-inch or 20-inch barrel, if you don't like the pistol grip on it, you could always replace it with a Hogue buttstock. This is, like I said, this is much shorter than the original ones, the ones that comes with usually shotguns. 14, 15 inches length to pull. This is a 12-inch length to pull, and it's very comfortable. It's rubberized, it's textured. See, it's very easy to install, and the rubber pad on this is much softer than your regular regular buttstock. So, but anyhow, you know what I'm gonna do is so that one I was shooting the federal heavy field load, you know, a little bit more for your turkey load and stuff like that, heavy field load. Now we're gonna try a buckshot. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna see what the buckshot does as far as the recoil, because that one, the heavy field load, is you know, not a problem at all. It was less recoil that I felt from holding the shotgun with a pistol grip compared to a buttstock. See, it's manageable. I mean, I could rapid fire it, probably not a problem, but with a pistol grip it was a little bit more, you know, harder and harder on the wrist, obviously, and I was wearing gloves when I was shooting it. But now let's try the recoil of the number 4 federal buckshot. Okay, this one I think it got about 20 or 30 pellets, 20 to 30 pellets in it, and a lot more recoil to this. So try it out. Okay, and let's shoot the thing, see what the recoil is, and obviously the penetration. I know it's gonna penetrate a lot more than the birdshot, obviously, but let's see the recoil on it and accuracy. Okay, safety off, and let's shoot it. Okay, so that one definitely has more recoil, but the number 4 buckshot definitely has more recoil, and as I can see, it ruined the board. It ruined the board. I mean, it's something like this I wouldn't want to use in an apartment, condo, things like that, you know, city area. If you're trying to use this for home defense, I don't recommend it. But other than that, the buckshot is much more manageable. The recoil is much more manageable with the buttstock, especially this rubber right here. So I highly suggest, if you guys trying to find a buttstock for your shotgun because you bought it with a pistol grip, I suggest the this is only like 59 bucks on Amazon, but you must get the aftermarket screw that comes that doesn't come with a buttstock for the Mossberg Maverick. It'll fit the 590, 870, and then 500, I believe, but the screw for the Mossberg Maverick 88, you must get the extra long screw with it, which is about 12 bucks. So, you know, overall it's easy to install, very easy to install. I'm sure I'll make a video of that soon. But other than that, the buckshot on this, when I shot it with a pistol grip, is much more recoil. It will hurt your hand. It doesn't matter how much how you grip it, it will hurt. You know, but with a buttstock, man, the thing, I feel it, but I don't feel it as much, and obviously the accuracy is much better. Okay, let's shoot some more of the heavy field load. Okay, safety off. We got one in the chamber. Yep. Okay, so safety off. So that was pretty accurate. Let's see, I'm shooting. We point at that right there. Oh my god. Safety off. It's pretty fun. All right. The whole thing. Oh my goodness. And it's pretty accurate, so I love it, man. I'm loving it. It's pretty accurate. Love it. I got sort of aluminum or metal. It looked like a stove compartment in there. So you know, it's much more stronger than your wood. It looks like somebody's already been shot at. I just found that here, you know, out here in the field. But it looks like somebody's been shooting it with a buckshot also, because I see a lot of shotgun shells on the ground. But I'm gonna try to shoot it with a buckshot. Let's try it with a buckshot. Let's try it with a buckshot. Let's see if it goes through. Okay. I got him. Oh no, it went down. Okay. This is the number 4 federal buckshot. All right. Put one in the chamber and let's fix this damn thing. It's much more fun. All right. Like I said, as I can see, some people has been shooting it already. Some people has been shooting already with a birdshot. It didn't look like you know, any of the bird shots went through. But I'm gonna try it with number 4 buckshot and see what it does. Okay, safety off, and we're ready to shoot. This is about, I say about 5 yards. You know, perfect home defense, mimic the home defense scenario. Let's see, buckshot number 4. Oh, safety. All right. Oh man. It went through. It went through. This is what I say. Buckshot. I'm gonna bring it to you guys. Oh no. This is a pretty heavy, pretty thick, you know, stove. As you can see, a lot of people already try to hit this with a what it looked like a bird shot. Plenty of them, thousands of them. But I hit it once with a buckshot, and this is the supposedly the lowest buckshot load you can find, number 4. You know, and this is what it does. You put a hole in it. You know, that's nasty. So there you go, guys. A stove will not protect you from a shotgun. Just to let you know that. It went through. And I like, you know, I like how the groupings of a buckshot is. You see how the groupings is? It's so tight. The buckshot is just, the groups are tighter and the results are beautiful, but it's just too much. It's, you know, it over penetrates when for home defense, unless you live in a mansion and things like that. But as far as home defense, birdshot, you know, birdshot, it is the go, and I'm sure it'll serve you well and protect your family and yourself. But man, I really like that buckshot. That buckshot, bro. The pattern of it is so tight that, you know, whatever you hit with it, you know, it's good. All right, a couple more. Now, you know what? Matter of fact, let's try this wood. There's about a wood. There's a wood here, about an inch thick. Oh, actually, a little over an inch. Let's say a little over an inch. See that wood? A little over an inch thick. And then let's shoot it. All right. Okay. That's nothing. And then let's go with a heavy field load. Okay. Chamber. Safety off. All right. Home defense scenario. Wake up in the middle of the night. You see the bad guy. See? My goodness. All right. Woo! Wow. It is a blast to shoot. Oh man, I love. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Also, guys, I just want to mention, for those of you that bought a shotgun, i.e. the Mossberg 88 with a pistol grip, whether it's 18-inch barrel, 20-inch barrel, and like I said, and you bought it with a pistol grip, and you don't like the recoil of it, because, you know, not everybody's gonna love it. I don't care how strong you are. It you know, it's gonna soil your hands, you know, especially if you don't have the Hogue grip. If it comes with a stock pistol grip, that thing is plastic, it's hard plastic, it's gonna hurt your hand no matter what. I was wearing gloves, and I've shot a lot of guns. It's much more recoil than a 308. You know, I tell you that much. And a lot of people don't like the recoil of 308. And a shotgun with a buckshot, with a pistol grip, when you shoot it, it's much more painful. But if that's the case, I suggest buying the Hogue buttstock, a rubberized one, the 12-inch length to pull, 12-inch LOP, and make sure you got the longer screw on it, and put that in. It's much more pleasant to shoot, much more manageable, and wow. It's like I always want to, it's like I want to keep shooting this thing, you know. When I first shot this thing, I didn't really want to shoot a lot. I think I shot like 5 shells and that's it, you know, I was done. But now it seems like I can go forever, you know what I mean? So let's go shoot a couple more, man. Let's go put one in chamber. Federal number 4, heavy field load. I think this is what I'm gonna use for home defense, other than the, you know, versus the 7.5 and number 8 buckshot. This number 4 has a little bit more punch to it, a little bit more kick, a little bit more penetration, you know, I believe. But this is 1255 feet per second, and it does fine, and the recoil is very manageable. Okay, all right, let's see, let's pull one. All right, safety's off. This is the number 4. All right. Oh wow. Safety on. There you go. Wow. Nice. You know, it's not over penetrated. Nothing over penetrated. And it's, you know, great. It's great. All right. Okay. You know what I found? I found a a wood here. This I'll say about, let me see, let me measure it. Okay, it's about 1 inch thick. This wood is about 1 inch thick. This is a perfect scenario, perfect to mimic your home walls. Okay, nothing's been shot. You know, this is a pretty thick, pretty solid wood. You know, I'm gonna shoot it with a number 4 heavy field load and see what it does. Okay, see how that takes. Okay, heavy field load for home defense, federal. Okay, I'm gonna shoot it, see how much penetration we get, and if it's good enough for home defense, right? I know it's not gonna penetrate, probably not. You know, like I said, it's about 1 inch, but let's test it out. Okay, all right. Okay, one in the chamber, safety is off, and let's shoot it. I like this. I like the feeling of this Hogue buttstock. It's much shorter, and wow, wow, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Fuck, he shattered the whole thing. Oh wow, look at this. Hell, I was wrong. Look at it, number 4, heavy field load. It still went through. Oh, I mean, I don't think, maybe some, it shattered the whole thing. That's number 4 heavy field load. Wow. I might have, even this one I might have to think twice. This is not a buckshot, people. See, this tells you what is good for home defense and not. This is the heavy field load, 1255 feet per second from Federal, and look what it did to in the back. It looked like some pellets went through. So I don't know. Oh, but it's much more pleasurable to shoot though. Like I said, I wouldn't hesitate to use this anyhow, you know, rather than the buckshot. But it is still pretty strong, you know. So for all you guys looking for a turkey load and things like that, and you want to end the fight quick, rabbits, you know. Next one I'm gonna use, I'm gonna go to Walmart and try that. They have a value pack over there from Federal at Walmart. It's about a 7.5 birdshot target load, I think it's an all-purpose type. I think that might be good too. But this one, definitely, this one, well, this one is a premium Federal shotgun shell, shotgun ammo. So, you know, and I love it. I mean, it has not malfunctioned on me. It has not malfunctioned on me, and I love it. Federal, I always trust Federal. I've never had a malfunction, even with a Mossberg 88, Mossberg Maverick 88, 20-inch barrel. Used to have a pistol grip, now has a Hogue buttstock, 12-inch length of pull. Never had a malfunction yet. Haven't had a malfunction. I have not cleaned this gun. Probably shot about 30 rounds on it already. And man, it's a joy to shoot now with a Hogue rubberized buttstock, and much more manageable. You know, see, so you guys can see. Wow, it's pretty damn awesome. See, and it's pretty light too, man. You know, about 5-6 pounds. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Peace.